inspiring Uganda.
The Journey program on UBC TV.
Hello viewers, I am Nakakinde Aisha Matovu, the head teacher of Chinawa High School, Kyengera-Mugongo. Today, I would like to take you through the journey of this school. Chinawa High School, Kyengera-Mugongo began in 2001 with only 40 students and was started by renowned teachers from Kawempe Muslim Secondary School. They started this school purposely to see that the overflow of Kawempe Muslim Secondary School can be placed somewhere, and which they have been able to get all these children up to Chinawa High School. And as we speak, we have over 1,900 students who are placed here. Our vision is a leading institution which prepares students to harness their potential to excel in life. For us, we believe that we are among those institutions which can make your child to be able to succeed in life, because we tap all their potential through different activities, and I'll talk about these activities. And our mission is to provide quality education services that meet the aspirations of all stakeholders. For us, we believe that whoever you give us here, we can be able to make them quality. We can be able to tap whatever they have. We make their challenges to be able to be transformed into achievements. So we look at whatever child they give us. This school, we are not that school which only brings in bright students. We bring in moderate students and we make them shine. They become better in this world, and that's why we talk about that vision and mission of ours. In Chinawa High School, we boast of the core values which make a child to be hardworking. Our child can never fail in this world. We believe that whatever we put in them, they are hard workers, they are confident, and most of all, they are God-fearing. And therefore, with that child and composition, we believe that they can be able to survive in this challenging world. Then we have the activities which we do in school. And among them, we realize that we provide with them vocational studies. And among the vocational studies which we provide with them are, we skill them with tailoring, we skill them with electrical engineering, at least at a beginning level. We do paver making, there. And these are good representation to our school. And we believe that through these sciences, a child can be able to tap all the world's potentials, and therefore they can be more successful in this world. We have, because I talked about God-fearing, we have a mosque where we try to groom these children, not only to pray and focus, but also realize that their mental ability is tapped through prayers. We are not saying that we only admit Muslim students, but even the students of other faith, we give them an opportunity to have somewhere they pray from, and we believe through prayer, a child can be humble at any one time of life. You realize that we try to help these children when they are in school. If they have any challenges, we have counselors around. We do a lot of counseling because we believe if a child is psychologically stable, everything can be fine. Therefore, the counselors are around to help them. We have these programs on our timetable to help them to mentor their psychology. Then we have achievements which we have made in school. And among our achievements which we believe that we have had is we have at least attracted so many dignitaries. Among them, we hosted the Kabaka. Our Kabaka of Buganda was hosted here, and he came to grace our school. And we also hosted our the former Vice President, Honorable Edward Sekandi. He came here to also grace our school. And then we also had our Katikiro, the Honorable Peter Maega, and this one also came. So when these people come in, they inspire our children. At the end of the day, you realize that this child of ours can have somewhere, somehow, how they can reflect on those visits and the words which they get from them, inspire them a lot. We have achieved in terms of sports. Our school boasts of the girls volleyball because we are the giants of the nation at the secondary level. Chinawa High School has always produced those girls who are the volleyballers, and they have gone even up to the international level where they compete favorably. We have also achieved academically because we have talked about our students who excel in terms of performance. We have always had students who get 18-8 at UCE, and we have also got students who get 20 in 20 at USCE. All these students help us because they try to boost our school because they are admitted at government sponsorship, which is also a good venture to us in the school. Some of the challenges I would also talk about in the school is that after grooming some of these children from senior 1 up to senior 4, parents take them away for senior 5 elsewhere. But when they take them away, you realize that only after 1 year, they bring them back. So this challenges us that they have broken them off because of the fact that the child has told you maybe you want to have a change in the environment. But where they go, they don't understand them. They don't know how we handle them. At the end of the day, after 1 year, they come back. This challenges us so much, and realize that somewhere, somehow, it gives us that courage to tell them that at the end of the day, the home is Chinawa High School. Then our security in school. You realize that we believe that we are secure as a school. However, you realize that somewhere, now that we are with people's children, we are always attention to know how to guide these students, how to be safe with them at school. That's why you realize that all the time we are made to be everywhere to see to it that we guide them in the right path. These are teenagers who are changing from from childhood, adolescent, then to adulthood. All these stages are not easy to manage, but at least we leverage on that because as a school, we help to groom them to be better people in this world. Our future plans. You realize that we look at our space, it's not that good, or it's that small, and we have tried to expand to different areas to see to it that we have more clients. You see the infrastructure development, we have started to put up some of the classrooms so that we can be able to accommodate more of these numbers which are coming in because of our performance. At the same time, we realize even in the dormitory area, we are trying to expand. So we believe that through the expansion, we shall be able to get more numbers because we believe that the only school to be in is Chinawa High School, Chengira Mugongo. You realize that due to our performance, we have tried to bring in more as students. And the students who are coming in, we only tell them that our way of work is discipline. With discipline, you realize that you can be able to achieve. So we boost of the discipline which we impart into our child. There is no parent here who can be able to testify that a child of Chinawa High School is not disciplined. So our discipline also is a niche which we are putting our children. Last year, our senior fours sat their examinations, and our senior fours performed very well. We had 90 first grades. And these 90 first grades, you realize that it was a history in our school. We have always sat so many years, we'd get 70, we'd get 80, but at least the 90 first grade has been a good performance for us. We got a student who got 18-8, and this was a wow. because sincerely, the best student in Uganda gets 18.8. And Chinawa High School, to boast of a child who gets 18.8. And moreover, they don't come in with those very good grades. So it was a great achievement. We are still waiting for the Senior 6 results, which we also hope that they'll perform well. But also last year, our students who performed at Senior 6, we got 3 students who got 20 points, and these were performing in sciences: BCM, biology, chemistry, math, physics, economics, and also mathematics. All these went to university, and believe me, they are doing courses of sciences, that is engineering, and the course of doctorate.
My name is Mobiru Habib from Senior 4 South of Chinawa High School, Mgongo campus. My expectations as a candidate is that we have to pass and exceed in our studies in order to achieve more goals and succeed in life. The school and the administration will be supportive this year through emphasizing and putting more effort on us in order to revise and study hard in order for us to exceed in our exams, because we are the first to see these unit papers of the new curriculum. What will make me succeed in this year, because of my hard work that I put in and effort, because we study hard, we revise, and we put in more work, and we request the teachers also to emphasize us to do more hard work in order for us to succeed in the UNEB exams. Fellow classmates, the candidates of this year, the teachers and administration of Chinawa High School, and the administration, and my loved parents, I thank you for all of the support and work you have put into me. I thank you a lot. Thank you.
By names of Nambi Rahmat from 6 Sciences, Chinawa High School, Mgongo. My expectations of the candidates this year, I expect to be among the best candidates of Chinawa High School, Mgongo, and to put my school at the top best in the country. The school administration will be supportive towards my success by providing enough teachers, encouraging us to read, research, and so on. What makes me think that I will be successful is the effort I put in, the energy I put in, and the attitude I have towards my studies. And the advice I give to my fellow candidates is hard work pays, and consistency is the best thing. I first of all send my greetings to my parents. They are the reasons as to why I'm here. Send to my classmates, teachers, and the staff, administration.
Realize that when we would like to come to Chinawa High School, our dear viewers, Chinawa High School only has a few items to bring in your child. One of the things which we need, we like to look at the result or the recommendation of the child to ascertain that really this was a child who performed in that area. Otherwise, some of the school only admit. They don't even look at the performance of the child. Sometimes even they admit children who are not at that level. But the first thing we would wish, if you would like to join us, we want to look at your recommendation. Our school fees are affordable. We produce those best students at only 1 million shillings school fees. Imagine. And therefore, you realize that that is the only thing we would wish you to have. When you want to join us, only bring a recommendation, pay your school fees, then you can be able to be in our Chinawa High School. We also give a leverage to some parents to pay in installment. We don't say full school fees. Without full school fees, you are not admitted here. No, we negotiate. Our school can be able to negotiate with you so that we can be able to accommodate even the parents who can be able to pay their school fees in installment. You realize that other requirements, they are very few. If you can pay for uniforms, and then others are personal requirements. Being the fact that it is a Women's Day, I would like to appeal to all the women out there that it is very possible to be in this office like I am, to be in different offices because of the emancipation which the government has given us. We thank the government so much for having given us the opportunity. When you look at the cut-up or the points which they give us when we are going to the universities, the 1.5 point, it is a great boost to us as females because it gives us an opportunity to compete favorably with those gentlemen, and therefore we get the opportunity to be in these universities and we compete favorably. Secondly, you realize that as women, now we feel that we can be comfortable in our homes, and even we can sit and discuss with our husbands because we have a talk. We can be able to talk. We can be able to be assertive. We are confident. We know what we want, rather than before where a woman would only be a housewife and therefore everything they depend on a man. At the end of the day, you realize that even the respect for you is not that good because of the fact that you are waiting to be served at all the time, like the children whom you have given birth to. So I appeal to all the ladies out there, all the women out there, please let us engage ourselves in activities which can make us to be more emancipated, which can also make us to be seen or heard by this world. Believe me, we are the mothers, and if we are like that, we shall have a nation which has groomed children and which have successful children of this world. I would like to thank our dear government, the NRA government, for having given us an opportunity, because all these opportunities came in this government. Before that, a woman would be back door. But at least you can see that women are everywhere. Our vice president, our everyone in the ministry realize that the women. And this shows us that we are capable. And therefore you have seen them and we admire them also. And gives us courage, also pushed on to be further or to further our academics also and also other arenas. Why? Because the government has come up to support us. I would like to also thank our dear president, His Excellency, the President of this nation, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for having made it possible for us to be emancipated, because it is him who has made us to be like this. You realize that in all offices where we find women, things are moving on very well. When you come to issues of maybe corruption, you less are those with women. Many of the women are not corrupt, and realize that they are there, they are geared towards achievement. Their potential is geared towards achievement. It is geared towards performance, rather than only looking back or looking at self-motivation or self-satisfaction. So we thank that because of the president of this nation. I cannot forget to thank Mama, the Minister of Education and Sports. Dear Mama, we are very glad to have you in this ministry. There is a lot we have achieved in this ministry because of your work out there. We realize that even the number of students who are going to school now, it has increased because of Mama. Realize that the level of illiteracy has decreased because of Mama. Mama, we cannot sit back without thanking you. We thank you very much for all the developments you have made in our ministry. Then right now we realize we have the new curriculum. The new curriculum has come, and it has also helped our children to be more confident, to be more resilient, to realize what they can also tap in this world. So their potential is realized. Why? Because it gives them an opportunity to express themselves very well. So we thank all this we give all this credit to our Mama for that wonderful initiative in bringing the new curriculum. I would like to appeal to our dear stakeholders, to our dear parents. Our dear parents, one, we thank you very much for having entrusted us with your children, and we pledge that we shall do whatever it takes to see to it that the children you gave us here are becoming, or they become, more and more successful in this world. To our dear children, realize that for us, we are here to help you, and therefore, whatever we would wish to achieve in world or in the world, come to us as the teachers. We shall guide you. We shall make everything possible to help you achieve. To our dear teachers, we believe that you are the ones who are doing the work in this nation. We believe that whatever service which you are giving in cannot be amounted to any kind of cash. Therefore, it is a God-given gift. Go out there, teach our children with resilience, Teach them whatever you think can help them. Because at the end of the day, we the teachers, we are the mothers, we are the fathers of these children. Why? Because they spend much of the time here in school. So whatever they have to be, it is the teacher who has to groom them to that. So they do the motherly teaching, they do the motherly talk, they do the fatherly talk. And believe me, in our school here in Chinawa, we emphasize the boy child. Because we know that the world has given up on the boy, but for us we try to also groom this boy to be an important father or a person who can be very important tomorrow. We realize that our journey is still beginning, but we need or we see ourselves further from the 5 years from now through our plan which we have drawn. Chinawa High School is located along Masaka Road, Chengera Town Council, and from Chengera Town, only 1 kilometer you move, you will be able to reach Chinawa High School, Chengera, Mugongo. Also, I would like to appeal to our dear parents for having thought it possible to bring their children here. However, dear parents, some of us, we give up on children as early as possible when maybe they err here and there, and then you do not come out to help them because they are at the age where they are growing. Dear parents, our investment is in our children. So look at our children as an investment and help them to further their education, because we believe in education, the light will be lit. Then to our dear students, our role in school is academic potential or academic excellence. And therefore, when you are in school, 1, you should be able to be disciplined for you to excel. 2, you must focus on your studies. Leave alone the peer groups, because the peer groups are the groups which can also disorganize. Leave alone the peer groups, focus on your studies, focus on excellence. If you are able to have these 3, believe me, you will not err in this world. To our dear government, thank you very much for having made the conducive environment or area for studies for our children in this country. The security is very good for our children to settle. However, in the Ministry of Education, we would request that we further the new curriculum in the A-level arena, because you realize that the Senior Force 2024, for them, they are on the new curriculum. If there is no revision made at Senior 5, these children are going to be disorganized. Why? Because if the old curriculum is emphasized at A level, and then the new curriculum is emphasized at O level, then we shall break the system which we think had come out to help these children to change in terms of their performance. So we appeal to the government to think about the revision of the new curriculum at the A level, because it will help these children further their education in an organized manner. Then to our dear public, children are for everyone. Therefore, when the children are at the age of going to school, please, everyone must take their children to school, be it a private school or a government school. Why? Because we believe when we increase the literacy levels, our country, Uganda, shall grow and develop. Then those who are bringing our children to Chinawa High School, believe me, it is a school which can give you a right child, because it is a wholesome child whom we produce. So bring our children to Chinawa High School, those who can afford the primary, the secondary level. From primary P7, the vacancies are still there. We shall be able to admit them. Then we also have our sister campus, Chinawa High School, Kawempe campus. It is also a conducive environment which accommodates everyone, be it a Muslim, a non-Muslim. It can also transform us into better, because we have the same vision and also have the same mission. Then you realize that we are here, or we can be able to succeed as a school because of our board of directors. Our board of directors, we thank you very much, because they facilitate the school. They don't think about themselves. They only first look at how the progress of the school is. They accomplish all the needs of the school, then maybe they can think about their take home. Therefore, we thank you very much, our board of directors, for thinking wise that this is the school which is supposed to be catered for first. Then you go in for other issues. My dear viewers, we have a fully fledged sick bay. This comes in to help the children in all the emergencies which come in the school. Therefore, it helps the children in terms of health, and we have not gotten any challenges via the health of our children when they are at school. We have visitation days in the school, and we usually have 2 visitation days for a reason. Because we spend much of the time with these children, when these parents come in at least twice, there is a way in which they can be able to help us also talk to these children. Psychologically, they relieve them of that burden or of that stress, because sometimes school is very stressful. So those 2 visitation days, we give the opportunities to our parents to talk to their children and even to look at the performance or the progress of these children at least a given interval. Every 1 month they come, another month they come, then we end our term, and we believe that this also helps us to have a wonderful child because of the grooming which the parents can give them. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank UBC for having thought it wise to come to the school to see what we are doing. We are very, very happy to see that we as Chinawa High School are the ones who have been given an opportunity to tell our journey and realize that this journey which we have told, no any other media would come up to at least come to school and give this opportunity. So we thank you very much for having given us an opportunity to tell our journey, and indeed there is nothing we can pay apart from appreciation and thanking God for that opportunity. Our Chinawa High School, Kyengera Mugongo, is located in Kyengera. 1 kilometer off the main road, you will be in Chinawa High School, Kyengera Mugongo. Our contact is 0772 36 10 47 or 0703 88 42 91. Thank you all viewers, for God and my country.